Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Mpower Gala Awards interview. I am really excited to talk to Jennifer today. This is Jennifer Wyman, and her category was community. So I'll just share a little bit about what Jennifer does, and then we'll get on with the interview. So Jennifer left her job teaching in early years 2 years ago and set up Bridge the Gap so she could focus on spreading the word about the importance of emotional development and emotional literacy. She's worked and studied with children development for over 22 years before choosing to specialise in emotional development. She runs courses on supporting children's mental health, supporting parents one-to-one and online, delivering training to teaching professionals, and is currently setting up a drop-in clinic within her city. In short, she is committed to helping the mental health of children and supporting parents when they have concerns and questions. Her desire is to help bridge the gap that many parents and schools find themselves staring over by empowering them with knowledge that counts. Wow, what a fantastic mission.
Yeah, very important one though.
Yes.
Yes.
So you've been obviously in this world of, teaching for a long time, and you've
Yeah.
decided to create this business only, was it 2 years ago?
Yeah. So really it was over about 6 years ago I decided to specialize in emotional development when I discovered emotional literacy. And through studying around that area, I was able to just recognize the significance of that for our well-being long term, so long-term mental and emotional health. And obviously with the rising crisis in children's mental health, I felt like I had to stand up and do something with this knowledge that I had and see how I could make a change.
Yeah.
And I just felt so strongly that it needed to happen, and there was nothing out there that bridged that gap, that where parents could go for support when they were so frightened about their children and their mental health. The waits are so long for professional help, and I support them through that time and help them to understand how they can best maintain connections with their children. And I think they feel I'm a very safe space. I hope that that's how I make them feel, because I've been there. My own son has had mental health problems. I experienced developmental trauma as a child, and as a result experienced crippling childhood anxiety as a child and as an adult myself. So it's an area that I have experience of personally as well.
Yes. So although you've been in it a lot, your business is quite new, relatively new.
Yeah.
So where did you first see the Empower Gala nominations? Did you see a
Well,
post? Were you in the group?
no, it was I got nominated, which was incredible. This lovely lady called Rachel had Rachel Jennings, and she nominated me. So the first I heard about Empower was when I got an email to say I'd been nominated for an award, and it was like one of the nicest emails I could have received.
Yes,
Yeah.
gosh, how lovely. And so affirming, isn't it, when someone has
Yes.
actually recognised that you're making a difference. And we're in Empower, we're all about nominating ourselves because a
Yeah.
lot of mums haven't got a fan base yet, or people going, you're doing a
Yeah.
great job, and we want people to be recognised. But also, bringing that up, it's a great opportunity if you know someone who's doing a good job to say, do you know what? I'm going to give her that pat on the back she needs.
Yeah, absolutely. And we need more of that, don't we? We need more lifting each other up and saying, well done. And
Yes.
yeah, I would totally nominate myself now this year because if I don't get one, because it was just such a lovely thing to be part of.
Yes. Brilliant. Well, yeah, you've said it now. You've got to do it. So you got this email through saying you've been nominated, and
Yeah.
then what happened next?
So I obviously joined the group on Facebook and learnt more about what Empower was, more about Nicola, the amazing work she'd done, and the changes that she'd made for mums in business. And yeah, looked online to see if I could get to the gala. That was my first. I was like, oh, a night out. That sounds amazing. to be with all lovely other mums that are all sort of in the same boat, new to business, setting up on their own. And unfortunately, I couldn't make it to the gala, but what was wonderful was how Nicola had made it so accessible online. So, as I was saying before we started the interview, just sat there on the sofa watching all the Facebook lives with a glass of wine with my husband and waiting for your category to come up, and just being able to applaud all those winners and feel such a part of it. Yeah, it was really special. So that my first port of call when I found out was to see if I could get there, and really how I could get more involved with the group and to find out more about what Mpower was.
Yes, and I think that's one of the resounding things I've heard is that everyone who was either there or even not there, like yourself watching, could feel the support. There was no competition. It was just like, you've done well. I'm so happy for you.
Yeah, absolutely. And now within my category, with it being community, every single person there was just so worthy of winning. You just felt so inspired by all those other mums as well. And you just felt, do you know what? We're not in this on our own. And actually, there's many of us out there just trying hard and working day and night to try and make a difference to our lives, and our families' lives. And it was really motivational.
Yes, and I think starting your own business, one man band, one woman band can be a bit isolating. So I think knowing that A, you're not alone, and B, that there are other people to reach out to is very important. And it just gives you that extra confidence and extra boost.
Yeah, you feel really validated as well, actually, because you think, because you've hit the nail on the head, it can feel very, very isolating because, I work from home. Unless I'm out delivering training, all the research and the constant study I do and the development of my theories and my courses is a very isolating process. And it can be, it's a creative process, which for creativity, it's nice to have people to bounce ideas off. And that is what is missing when you're working on your own. So just having somewhere to sort of go, and if you were feeling like, oh, I just feel really alone and unmotivated, having a space to go to and read other people's experiences makes you feel validated, and it makes you feel less alone.
Yes. And I think I was talking to another mum who was talking about the gala night, and we were saying it's not actually just a night out, although that is a real treat to have a night out, get dressed up, get your nice shoes on, and have a glass of Prosecco or whatever. It is actually about making those connections. And the lady I talked to has got friends that she met on that night that have been supporting her the whole year. And so if anyone is thinking, oh, I don't know if I should go, it's kind of like it's work and it's fun. You actually, it will promote your business, help you get some support for your business. So it's definitely worth going, I think. And it's such fun as well.
And networking's so important when you're working on your own. It helps to build and grow your business. And like you say, it helps to build friendships, which is always a good thing. Always.
So has there been any knock-on effect from being nominated for the awards?
Yeah, I would say that there's two key things. One, being able to say that you have been nominated and you have been a finalist in a national awards has been really great to put on the website and on your newsletter, and to just be able to say I've been recognized for this work that I've been doing. But the biggest difference from it was that it gave me confidence, and it made me feel like, do you know what, you've got this. And I think things have spurred on from me since that award nomination, but I think mostly it's because of how it's made me feel about myself as well. So it's been great having that branding, if you like, that you're an Mpower brand finalist, which is incredible in itself, but then the confidence that gives and the motivation to keep going and keep pushing and keep striving, that can't be underestimated in terms of bringing your business forward, because we all need that pat on the back sometimes, especially when you're working on your own, to say like, we're in national awards and we're saying you're doing great, keep going. And that was incredible for me and so needed, so needed. I really needed that at the time.
Oh, that's wonderful. And I do think sometimes it's like the image that I get in my head is a sort of child not wanting to go on stage and sing a song. And I think the Mpower Awards is just like that little gentle shove onto the stage to say, go on, you can do this. And I think that then allows you to go, okay, I'm here, lights are on me, I'm going to go for it.
Especially because I do such a lot of public speaking with my training. Like on Monday, I was delivering training to 160 teachers throughout the day. And that is nerve-wracking. And being able to see like Nicola do what she does is really inspiring. And I think the message of Mpower is believe it and do it, and believe in yourself, because you feel like you've got this support network around you to say like, we believe in you and we've been there, we understand, we can empathize. And that does empower you to think exactly that, you know, the spotlight's on you, go for it.
Yes, we're all in the background going,
yeah, absolutely, which is just marvelous, isn't it? It's just absolutely brilliant.
Perfect. Gosh, I'm very excited and inspired. I hope we'll see you at the gala this year. That would be great.
Yeah, that would be great.
For any mums who are thinking, actually, I'd like some help from Jennifer, or I'd like to find out more about what she does, can you share your website or Facebook page where they can find you?
So I run a Facebook page alongside my business, which isn't always easy to manage, but I'm really committed to putting quality content out there daily, because it's those little reminders in the mornings that say like exactly what we were saying, how I needed that, you've got this, me doing that, other mums and dads and professionals. So my Facebook page is searchable by searchable. I use that word all the time. I don't even know if it's a real word, but you can search for me by putting at JW Bridge the Gap, and that's the same on Instagram as well. And my website is just jwbridgethegap.com, and I'm working on giving the next step for the course that I run for parents is getting that course online. So that's something that will be in the pipeline hopefully this year, and I'm hoping that will be able to reach more parents. And I just want parents to know, do you know, there's a safe space for you to go to say anything, no judgment. I will always, and I always say this, but I will always be the worst parent in the room because I am the one who shares the most and tells the most horror stories. So nobody ever needs to feel worried about being judged. I have heard it all and I have done it all. So if any parent out there feels like, do you know what, I just need a bit of support, then please do find me and get in touch.
Brilliant. Oh, that's lovely. Well, it's been an absolute pleasure speaking to you. And like I said, hopefully we'll see you in June.
Yes, that would be lovely.
Will you nominate yourself?
Yeah, well, I will. Absolutely. I'm all for it.
Brilliant. All right. Thank you so much, Jennifer.
Thank you, Emily.